Well, happy July 24th. I wanted to give an update because there's all sorts of stuff happening now. Like the little flowers for the oregano. There we go, there's more. There's more. So, oregano's happy in here, doing really good. I've harvested so much already this year. No, it's not doing good. There's the raspberries. This side doesn't look as bad. The first year canes are done. When you see some dead stuff, it's probably second year canes. They're done. First year canes are definitely prepared to berry though. Got stuff all over in here, so we're gonna get a second wave really soon. Look here. These have already started. And that was a second year cane. And I've been trying to cut them out. That's where like the multitude of them was in this area and inside there. But with the water restrictions, we can't water every day. We have to water every other day. And we weren't watering over here. Just give them some water. But with nothing, look, they're just really sad over here. They get a lot of sun in this area and they're sad. So I just watered super duper good over here because today we can water. Our restriction is every other day right now. So hopefully these will perk up for tomorrow morning and last until I can water again in 2 days. I am noticing some rust. So I'm going to see what's going on with that. Blueberries, though, are doing well in all of this. We've picked quite a few. There's plenty of berries still in there. I mean, it's not a huge amount, but we're getting them. Oh, this one's ready. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. That one's ready. Yeah. So we are getting blueberries. We're putting them on our ice cream. We're just eating them fresh. Look at them all in there. This plant did really good this year, and this one. The one in the back, I think we left the raspberries in here too long and it didn't get a chance to grow as much. And then there's my old friend. Where is he? Virginia Creeper, growing in here. Oh look, this one's ready too. Boom. Alright, so this fence has kept everything, oops, sorry, really good in here. Can't see much through the fence. These seem to be slowing down, although they were pretty this morning. Maybe it's just the heat getting to them, but they're getting tall. Those are 5-foot bamboos. No, we put them in the ground. There's probably a 6-foot bamboo, but it's in the ground. So maybe a couple inches taller than me right now. So that's about 5 feet. And then of course I got the marigolds in here. Now tomatoes. We are getting tomatoes. Let me come around. Look at that. Definitely getting tomatoes now. Just waiting for them to start to ripen. That's a big one, just sitting up top there. I threw a bunch of seeds in the other day out of desperation, kinda, when it comes to the circle garden out front. But I put out seeds for all my basils. So there's a basil here, and then there's some basil I put up over there. So I don't see them coming up here, but I'll show you they are coming up in the other beds. Now here at the table, the ones that are still waiting to find a home, these ones in the front, they get the most sun, so they're not happy. I just watered them. They'll be perkier in the morning. They always come back. The ones that get more shade, they're doing all right. The spinach that was over here is not liking the heat at all. I took some of this oregano. That oregano smells amazing. And then there's the golden raspberry. Still have to find a permanent home for that. And then we didn't plan out all the marigolds. We still have one here. And the mint, my inside mint is just died, which I have this, and half was inside. That's done. This has a small remnant. It's looking good though, so hopefully I can keep it, because I think this is the 3rd year I've had it. Don't want to lose this. The wineberries are definitely not liking this heat. They're looking a little better right now because I did come in here and water before. So they're looking a little happier. This little plant here I thought for sure was just not going to come back, but it's starting, and I don't know. Top seems a little happier. I have been getting quite a few of the berries. I might be taking them a little early, but if I don't, I'll lose them. So, but yeah, that cane, that's the 2nd year cane, and that one's going to be done soon. So the wineberries want to be watered morning and night, and I definitely can't do that with water restrictions. So I don't know. Hopefully we can get them to survive this. All right, all the little potted things. The hydrangea, the leaves itself look good. The flowers, of course, come and go. So it's not doing bad, but I did water it good today because I don't water it every time. They don't like a lot of water. I had put some old potato seed that was still in the house in here, and I don't think they're coming up yet. But interestingly, when I looked up all this green stuff here, it says it's garden sorrel. That's one of its many names. So I'm going to do a little bit more research into that, because apparently it's not a bad thing. Now, still haven't taken any leaks, and I'm thinking I need to start to. Especially with how hot it's getting. But this one leak, it didn't get, excuse you, it didn't get as big and wide as they should. But I mean, for first year growing leeks from seeds, I think they did really good. I mean, look at some of these stalks. No, they're not as white as you want, but this one's definitely a learning thing. Oh, look how tall some of them are now. They're doing really good. In this one, my little mystery plant is coming back yet again. Oh, look at the little ants carrying their little eggs, because they must have tried to move out when I watered. It's telling me, the app I have, that this is some sort of like berry, blackberry or something. I'm not sure what this is. And then this kale, the mystery seed from in my gardener I purchased, which turns out to be a kale, that's trying to come back right now. The fuchsia was doing better when I put it over here, but I don't think it likes the drought that we've been in, so it's looking a little better right now. All the flowers went away on the St. John's wort, so I need to do some more research on that one, but look at how big they are. That's cool. I'm leaving the grass in here to help have roots to, you know, keep everything, the soil, keeps the good, you know, all the stuff, the nematoids and all the millions of good bacteria and live organisms and all that you need to have in your soil. So there's a lot of it around the edge that also gives some shade, so I've left that. And then ooh, that one did get bigger. I left some of these to get bigger. And then I had bought some onion starts at, oh, I don't know, Lowe's. So I recently put the ones that weren't completely dead in here, and we'll see if they come up. I do have plans to move this into a tower as soon as I get one. It's just gets to this point, it's not doing well. I don't know what that brown is on there. I'm not getting any ripe strawberries at this point. And the leaves are not happy, so it needs to get out of this thing. The fennel, of course, is just big and beautiful. There's no stopping it. Get you in close here. Look at that. All of these are going to be seeds. Fennel seeds and fennel seeds. Beyond what you can imagine. The sage is doing good. I've cut a lot back. I've harvested a lot. But I took all of the seed heads, the flower heads, and I still don't have seed, so I think I'm taking them too soon. So I'm not going to cut anymore. We don't use a lot of sage, and I'm just going to try to let it, maybe it'll flower again before the end of the year, and I'm going to try once more because I get no seeds. Got some broadleaf plantain right here. So now this bed. Now our in-ground bed, which is turning into a raised garden bed, or a garden of raised beds. You can see the marigolds are doing really good. The tomatoes are happy. These weren't even really that wilty, so the raised beds are doing their jobs, although they were kind of dry when I dug in. But there's tomatoes in here, definitely. And then I said about the marigolds. So over here, in each bed I put 2 types of basil. So like right here is my sweet basil. Now I don't think that light green one, that was there when I started them. But if you look at all these little green things here, basil. And then a little surprise, this one right here looks like a baby marigold. So that's cool. The marigolds are seeding themselves. And we have over here tomatoes. I had taken 2 suckers that were really big and I put them in the dirt and they're growing. This is like 2 weeks now. So that's cool. From the suckers we're getting extra plants. And then I planted some basil over here. You can see the green, they're coming up. This is lemon basil. And I got some tomatoes. Got some cherry tomatoes here, it looks like. And then here's the other sucker I planted. So if you don't know, tomatoes, where all these hairs are on tomatoes, see how there's like those hairs? When you put them in the dirt, they become roots. So that's like, we had one tomato. Where was the one that was, oh, that was back in the other bed. I think I said it before, I laid it down in the dirt and it's growing again because everything on the stem became root. So pepper plants are super duper happy in the heat. This is what they love. They just need some water, which I watered them all really good. And then we've got peppers. There's 3 peppers right here on this plant. We got tomatoes. These are the potted tomatoes, which they're all doing really good. Got tomatoes coming in everywhere. On the other side here, we've got some really big peppers. So the fabric weave is doing its job, and sometimes the weeds still come up through it, but I've been going in and weeding every now and then. Real quick, the squash is not happy. It was happy when I first put it here, but now it's directly in the sun, more so than it was before, I think. Nasturtium died, and it's just not happy. So now the big peppers, these are friars. Oh, there's one. There we go. So you can see there's one next to it. Let me try this side. There we go. See the peppers? This plant I think has 4 on it right now. We'll just wait for them to turn red. And we're back here to the front tomato bed. So let's go to the front yard.